But yeah, he kind of looks experience with suicide missions. Yeah. No, not really. Nothing that stupid.
You have experience maybe with getting people out of situations without being seen or heard?
He's like, that's a little more experience with, maybe. Yeah. Closer.
Probably at doing dumb shit.
I have some experience with certain changes. You know, when you start getting hair, funny places, and your teeth start growing, and you get these really weird urges.
Your teeth start growing and some weird urges?
Yeah.
We've already been through puberty, pal.
I don't think he's talking about puberty, Dark Avenger. It's canon now.
Did anyone else see the hair comment?
Yeah, I haven't personally had any new hair since the beginning of all this, but maybe that's yet to come, and so I kind of look at the guy, and Colton takes a little bit of offense. He says, "This is not a suicide mission. I've had a lot of trouble dying lately."
No, I think you aced it.
Oh, hold on, time out. Were you trying to use the fucking Dark Knight voice there with the...
Not quite as gravelly. Not quite as gravelly.
He doesn't want to destroy the
Swear to me.
Hey, someone's in jail.
Like I was like...
Titus, you're in jail. Go away.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
This is Truck asking this question. What the fuck?
So hold on, though, Mr. Stranger. Well, what do you mean about you already have experience dying? Do you know what happened to us?
For a second. Who exactly is your sire?
My what?
Sire.
I have no lord.
It's one of those whips and chains thing, friend. We aren't interested.
Interesting.
I might be, but that's a side note.
He puts the knife away. Interesting. What do you know?
About? Do you mean what the things that have happened to us?
He just gives you a blank stare. Really?
If you mean the weird things we've noticed, we know nothing other than they've happened.
He looks at you for a second. His eyes actually go pure black. Yeah? You are one of... And you don't know who your sire is. And he blinks again and his eyes go back to normal.
Yeah, buddy, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Interesting.
Colton tries to explain it. He says, we were changed. That change was supposed to take place in a basement. But then that building caught on fire and we escaped. Killed a guy, drank his blood. And there's a poodle. But now we're here. And we have no idea who did this to us.
So at least you know how to drink blood. So you're not a complete, utter loss.
He kind of pounds his fist on the table. We took shots.
No. You didn't. You made us do that.
Yeah, you walked away all pissed off, dude.
He did technically pound the shot and walk away.
I'm just saying, hey, so are you guys actually arguing that in person? Like, you didn't. Are you actually telling him that in front of Tony?
Yeah, because he's full of shit.
As a group, collectively, we took shots. Some of us did.
So, in a basement that caught fire. Okay. Interesting. And a poodle?
You don't want to know. In fact, I don't know why we're telling you this. We don't know who you are, and you could probably put pieces together based off the TV, thanks to freaking Dark Avenger over here and his big mouth.
He This guy thinks a little bit.
My mouth is normal size.
No, it's large.
So,
I'm surprised he hasn't actually put his foot in it yet.
Titus has.
Hold on. We know that you maybe let some things slip too. Y'all are terrible.
So, the guy goes, okay, I'll happily fill in some blinks for you. This way. And walks to a dark little corner.
Love dark
In
corners.
it now, I don't see how we have any other option. I just walk over and
Alright,
follow
but I
him.
call the Ed seat. I ain't crawling in next to that dude.
Yeah. Colton, you know, is it like a booth or a table that's in a dark corner?
It's a
or-
round, one of those big round tables that has a booth around it in a corner.
Okay.
Try to say.
Colton takes the chair that is furthest into the corner, you know, on the very opposite side of the table, and it's the darkest part of that table, and he sits down and says, "This is better."
Tony shrugs and actually slides all the way back to the very corner of the circle table. I know what you're saying, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Very middle. He's like, so, where to start, where to start? You're dead.
Why?
Is that a
Is
threat?
that a threat?
Did you not check your pulse? Have you not noticed that your hair no longer grows? Your fingernails no longer grow? That you can't
man,
eat
I'm-
food?
This has only been like a 24, 36 hour sort of a thing, so no, we would not have noticed any of that.
So do you say that? Thank you.
Yes.
He goes, oh, that recent. Okay.
I mean, I did notice the pulse thing, but I'm in really good shape. Just figured
He
it was
kind of
really
looks
low.
you up. Okay, so Ronan, one strength, and you're in really good shape.
Yes, sir.
So,
Me
what,
too, but Round
He's
is
like-
also one of those.
Round is a good shape.
I have double his strength. 2 strength.
I'm struggling over. I got 3.
Oh.
but once again, you're all dead. Welcome.
Only on the inside.
I'm interested.
Welcome to what?
Your new life.
You just said we're dead.
Okay, you can't be this dead.
No, I'm just fucking with you,
Yeah,
dude.
no, but Tony's like, you can't be this dead.
So are we like
Yes.
vampires or some shit?
Nailed it right there. Perfect. That's exactly what we are.
We. No, I'm just fucking with you again.
Yeah, he had the whole thing with the eyes.
I mean, I don't know about any of you guys, but when we were in the basement and it was all pitch black and no one could really see anything, I could see the stairs and the door. So I don't know.
I could see, I did notice that. I also, drank a hooker's blood, but, that's besides the point. I just continue on as if I had said nothing and hope they don't notice.
Okay, so
Colton turns immediately and just says, "You drank chlamydia."
you probably get that tested.
Nah, it's fine.
So
We're dead now.
I assume you realize the basics. You need blood. Check, obviously. Sunlight, bad. Fire, bad. Garlic,
Clearly.
it's okay.
Good to know.
Fire
I love me
bad.
some garlic bread.
Garlic bread is the best, man.
Yeah, garlic's good.
Let's go save Titus. Go to the Olive Garden after.
Order extra garlic bread.
So, who is
This
this?
motherfucker over here.
Who is this Titus you guys keep speaking of?
We're pretty sure he's the guy that's in jail right now. He was with us
he
when
was
this all
in the
went down.
basement.
Is he kind of...
Yeah, he's just like us. Don't be around the
That's
bush.
where
We
the
already called
poodle reference comes in.
Well...
it. Yeah.
We don't speak of the poodle.
He did some unholy things to that poodle.
And he... Like, Tony just kind of looks at you. Ugh.
Yeah.
Her, I understand. But you?
The hell?
Me? Not me.
What?
Titus did
What's
some
up,
unholy
buddy?
things to
Hold
the
on.
poodle.
Oh.
The guy that we're talking about. Jeez, get with the program.
So... You're dead, and you want to save Titus. Why?
Because he's also dead, and he knows who we are. And I have a feeling it'd be a bad thing if the police found out about us.
Oh, the higher-ups already know.
Well, we still need him out. He's our friend, and we don't want to get in trouble for all those murders. That was
This
us.
is our new life.
You don't
We
seem
don't
to
want our first
understand.
act to be to leave behind one of our own.
You don't seem to understand. The news said they arrested a single person. The fact that they're not banging down your doors now means you're scot-free. No,
For now.
here's the thing you don't seem to understand. You live unless you royally screw up for centuries. Unless you screw up.
Well, we've screwed up, and we need to fix it before it gets up to us.
Yeah.
Did you not see the TV with all the murders? I just said that was us. We did that. He
Yeah.
knows.
Technically, no, we didn't. We just were in the basement of the burning
The taxi
building.
driver was definitely
He looks
us.
at you
So,
That was pure
Well-
accident, though.
Run.
no, that was
That was
Randy.
pure accident.
It's simple.
That was Randy that turned to. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's simple. Run.
I can't.
Oh, you're still thinking like a human. That's so cute.
You're kind of a dick.
You're a dick.
Yeah, I wanted to punch this guy from the beginning.
He just kind of shrugs. You've been around as long as I have. Things have changed.
And my next question is, how long you been around?
Do you expect you're not there?
I know.
Do you expect just to go home and live your normal life?
Did you not expect to do that when you first changed?
No.
Can you not relate?
I woke up on a battlefield.
When?
Do you really want to know?
We're sharing
He
secrets.
just kind of smiles. I'm pretty sure the year was 1219. He just kind of smiles at you.
We're joking about centuries.
You need to start thinking like that. You are free. He is not. Do you plan on going home to your family? You can't just do that anymore. They're gonna
Me
age.
too. I need to at least make sure things are together before I disappear.
Agreed. There are people who depend on us.
Okay. Okay.
In order to make sure they're taken care of, I need to get Titus out.
Okay. So, hear me out for a few things first. We are not the only vampires. And we have rules.
I figured that.
And we have rules that must be followed. So, let me just kind of tell you a few of the traditions. Mostly the first one. The masquerade. And he kind of straightens up a little bit. Thou shalt not reveal thy true nature to those not of the blood. Doing such shall renounce the claims of blood. If you try walking in there and letting the everyday mortals know what you really are, if they don't kill you, the prince's cronies will.
Sorry, the who?
The prince.
Of?
Denver.
The Prince of Denver.
Think of, it's a term. Think mayor, the one who runs the show for all vampires in Denver. Most vampires who bend over for him. I guess we should have the Sabat and the anyway. One of the big shots, political wise.
Okay. So,
which brings us to tradition 2. The domain. Thy domain is thine own concern. All others owe thee respect while in it. None may challenge thy word while in thy domain. You are in the prince's domain. And he does not take too kindly to wild guns in his domain.
Said there were those in the police force that know about vampires.
Yes.
Perhaps it's better for them overall if they release Titus.
Is possible. Or the higher ups just make sure he has a cell with a nice window. We can't hear you, Ronan.
Is that the case?
How would they keep him in a cell forever? You just said we live for centuries.
If they find out who he is, and the prince doesn't like him, because he dished her quite a bit of shit, didn't he? Once again, a nice cell with a window. Sunlight.
Oh.
Ooh, I was thinking like, cool, he can escape. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was not piecing it together. We are very
he's like looking at you guys. Sunlight.
Thank you. Yeah, we got it now.
He takes
We'll get there
Tony
eventually.
takes a deep breath.
Just roll up to the prison like, Titus, roll down the window. Come on
the
out.
bars.
So Tony's like, so, if you guys wish to just walk in and try it, just make sure you're not caught. The prince knows of the fire. He knows of Preston. And he's not happy.
Does the prince know that Preston turned us and then left us to fend for ourselves in this new state, and how unfair that is? And that unfairness was shown to Titus as well? And that's why he's in there?
As of right now...
I'm beginning to think that was not actually his plan, and that we are now part of some sort of revolt against this prince dude.
He goes, ooh, she is catching on. The mere fact that you guys are still here, running wild in the prince's territory, I don't think he knows about you yet. I mean, he sent his goons to kill Preston. They set the fire.
Oh. Yeah.
Who are those other people with us then? Were those other turnies?
Tony kind of shrugs. I don't know. I didn't know anyone was in the basement. I had kind of heard a rumor that the prince wanted Preston dead. Sent 2 of his enforcers to do it.
We never mentioned the basement, friend.
Yeah, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did.
we
You-
probably
you
did.
kinda-
We probably did.
You
Yeah.
spilled the beans on the whole
Yeah.
night. You're like, we did this, and we did this, and we did
And
this.
then the holy
we
thanks to a
killed these
poodle.
people.
So, all I'm saying, and keep this in mind, you are dead. You must feed. There are rules and hierarchy to this new life of yours. Think in centuries, not now. But yes, the prince has no clue you're here. If he kind of really realizes what Titus is and what he was and his connection to Preston, that could be interesting. Do you think he would squeal under torture?
I worry he might.
I don't know the guy that well.
I also worry
I don't know him at all.
about what you might say.
Me?
How do we know
Yeah.
you won't tell the prince?
A very good question.
That is very, very true. So, let's break down a few more things. I mentioned earlier that he controls most of the vampires in Denver. There are warring factions going on right now. You're in an age-long war. We have the Camarilla, which uphold the traditions of the masquerade. They rule everything behind the scenes. Why show themselves? Because vampires are outnumbered. They show themselves, humans will hunt us, and we will lose. So it's better to hide and to control everything behind the scenes. The Sabbat are more, why should we mingle with cattle? They are the true monsters of the night, if you will. And finally, they're the independents, and he kind of spread his arms a little bit, who don't give a shit either way, and will not be a pawn for someone else. So I do not owe the prince any loyalty. But when I came into this town, I didn't introduce myself and give him respect. But I owe him no loyalty.
So we're in the same situation then. Unsanctioned by
Yes.
those in power.
Yes. Now, I just walked up and introduced myself. But I know my sire. The person who turned me. I see some of your gears and smoke coming out of your ears.
Yeah.
We're a little new still.
Is Preston our sire?
He looks at you all. He couldn't be. I just don't think. What can you do? What have you seen?
I got shot. Look at me now. And just like
Yeah, I put a finger
almost
on the bullet
like
holes.
super serious, Colton takes a drink, like, you know, and then kind of looks around at everybody without explaining, you know, look, the drink isn't coming out of the bullet holes like a cartoon, you know, just kind of takes a
Just
drink and
takes a
looks
drink.
at everyone.
Problem. You gag and throw it back up in your glass. Did you forget something?
Maybe there's a few problems.
Not what any of us can do that. Bullets are almost as bad as getting punched. They're not lethal to us.
made
Colton
somebody do
like
what I
raises one hand over to the bartender, or any kind of server staff,
Okay.
or whatever. Can I get an empty glass?
The waitress nods and goes off.
All right. And he looks back at Tony. You said his name was?
Yeah.
Hey, Tony!
Hey, Tony, I'm walking here. He looks he looks back at Tony and he says, you suggest it's important that we find our sire. How do we do that? And would the sire be equally as interested in saving Titus?
So obviously, another vampire has to turn you into a vampire. And watching you guys recently, you all didn't come from the same sire. You're all different. He looks over at you, Colton. Were you always not all there?
Got him. I don't know what you mean.
Malcav. Okay.
Man, we're back to the Dark Knight.
And he says Malcav?
Malkavian. One of... So, the original vampire came, sired, and there were 13 of the third generation. Every vampire can track their heritage all the way back to one of the 13. And each of the 13 had different powers and different persons. Malkavian would be kind of pushing your great. You get the fucking idea.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You get the fucking idea. It's your clan. It's your weakness. It's your power. You are kind of loopy. And you get to share that. He just kind of smiles. It's kind of fun. Brother.
I don't know what you mean by loopy.
You gotta keep talking to your Batman voice? Okay.
And I'm like, come on, man. I thought it sounded cool. Come on. You know?
But yeah, you can share the madness. And that's so fun. Looks over at you. So, what have you noticed? Ronan.
Oh, I was about to say, like, who are you looking at?
Yeah, no, sorry.
Looking at the camera.
Square.
I told a customer of mine to do something, and she just did it. She just listened to what I told her to do. It was super weird.
How many times have you fed?
Once successfully. I've tried a lot. I had a sneaking suspicion of what we were. I read a lot of horror.
Bingo, we got you pegged as well. Ventru, you are just a really, really picky eater.
What do you mean I'm a picky eater?
You can feed from one type of prey and only one type of prey.
That tracks.
And, as you said, if you lock eyes with someone, he just leans forward and locks eyes with you. You can tell him what to do. Do you want to see? Just smiles at you as he's like staring right at you.
Bark.
What?
Bark. Like a dog.
Orc.
You have to roleplay it.
Okay, so you have to make a roll. You need to roll.
Tony, you're barking here.
Camish.
Where did this put that?
I was slightly preoccupied, so I didn't actually realize who was talking to me.
What the fun thing is, he was actually staring you down, bluffing, threatening to dominate you, and you fucking dominated him instead.
But he already said he was Malkavian, so I just kind of figured he couldn't do it.
It wasn't. He kicked. It was a bluff.
I thought it was an invitation.
So,
He's already said we're all different.
You are correct.
Just
He
put
actually.
pieces.
I don't think I have to look it up. Can he? I don't think he can. But you can learn any power. Just some powers are more powerful for you.
Gotcha.
Now you actually I'm curious. Does he have it? He has. He does have it.
Is mine stronger?
I don't know. I'm trying to find it now.
Into dominate, which I'm assuming is what it is.
Ronan, he said you can only feed on one type of person. Is that just people with chlamydia?
Funny enough, no, but it does
Just
start with
people
the C.
chlamydia.
I just leave it at that.
Roll manipulate and intimidation.
Alright. Where is... Oh, I have nothing in intimidation. That's cool.
We'll make a note of that. That's gonna mean every time you try to dominate or command someone to bark, that's the roll.
Okay, 2 successes.
Okay, that's against his willpower.
And that's specifically when I try to make them bark, correct?
Yeah, you literally go bark.
Oh, damn.
Or he twitches a little bit. Bark. So what was the roll again?
Manipulation and intimidation is what you had it as. But I don't know what you rolled just now.
Willpower.
Just straight willpower?
Yep.
Three successes.
Okay, manipulation and intimidate, right?
Intimidation.
You know what's fun? I think you roll more dice than he does. He doesn't have intimidation either.
Fuck yeah. Success.
He looks at you and goes, bark.
No.
He's like staring at you back and forth.
But I see how this could be a lot of fun.
I know,
I'm
right?
just I'm gonna break eye contact at that point.
Colton leans forward and looks at both of them. Bark.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna look away from Colton.
Nothing.
Has the waitress brought my
Yes.
empty glass?
Yes.
All right. So Colton then like leans back in like total like disappointment, and he drinks from the one glass and then spits it out into the other cup like Dogma.
So we have a Ventru, a Malcav, and looks over to Sage. And what can you tell me about you?
Yeah. I haven't really had to try anything. I mean, I could see in the dark when we were in the basement.
She likes talking to the cops.
Oh, gee, thanks, Colton.
Oh, damn it.
I can hold grudges. I can be very salty.
You done fucked up there, DM.
He laughs. Well, talking to pigs is a gangrel kind of thing. He laughs a little bit. Nothing?
Sorry, I don't understand the reference.
Exactly. It's a clan.
What was it called?
Gangrel. He's like, talking to pigs is a gangrel kind of thing. He just looks at you guys. Yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah. Did you forget we're new, sir?
I was going to say, out of character, I was going to say you might as well have been talking about a Hufflepuff. We don't know. But Hufflepuff wasn't created yet in the 90s.
Correct. So, he just kind of shrugs. So you got nothing then. You just here. Looking at Sage.
Pretty much. I mean, I helped him break through the sewer wall. But I feel like that's pretty generic.
Can be. But yeah, at least with Ronan and Colton, you don't have the same sire. Because when you embrace and turn someone, they become the same clan you are. But you are different clans. You don't have the same sire.
So she's different than us too.
Possible. Looks over Sage. Have
Told-
you fed yet?
Just the bloodshot.
We poured shots.
Do you feel? Yeah, that's common. Where do you think a Bloody Mary actually came from originally? You go to one of the blood bars and you can literally order an orphan, a redhead.
Oh, ours was kind of more of a farm to table kind of situation.
Yep. Just a random taxi driver.
Now, are you guys having any problems? Eating?
I am, but we kind of went over that.
So no problems taking someone's life if you must.
I haven't tried. As far as being a vampire goes.
I
Well,
like Sage's answer.
another little hint for you. Lick the wound. It'll close. It'll hide your bite marks. And if you've already fed, you realize that mortals absolutely love it. Kind of a small grin on his face.
That's one word for it. Yeah. Yeah, they do love it.
Yeah. So when you actually can sink your teeth in, they'll stop biting. He looks over at Sage. Remember that. Makes things so much easier. They want it.
So wait, just to be clear, what he said was, if a vampire bites a person and creates bite marks, they then lick the 2 bite marks, and that closes it up
Yes.
on the person, on the human person.
Yes.
Oh, neat.
And he also basically said that
neat.
the bite to a mortal is like pure ecstasy.
Need a girlfriend.
But do not drink someone else a vampire's blood. That is dangerous.
Just kind of seems cannibalistic to me. So, bit of a turn off right there.
You don't understand. There is power in blood. If you drink blood of another vampire 3 times, they control you. 1 time, you will develop a massive crush on them, an infatuation with them. Twice, they are the most important thing to you in your life. 3 times, you're theirs.
Restructure out at the old ball game.
So while you feed on mortals all you wish, hell, you guys can go cow tipping if you can't bite into a mortal.
I only tip cows 20%.
Take a point for that. He looks at you. Obviously not what I meant. There's enough farms up north. He looks over at Sage. If you, the human blood isn't as palatable to you, there's enough farms up north. Sneak into a pasture that's past your bedtime and take a bite of a cow. Cow tipping. It's pretty bland, but if you can't stomach human blood,
Okay.
You told us a little bit about our clans. What do you know about sages?
I don't know what
You
Sage
said
is.
that was a. Oh, I thought you said shoot. So she's not a gangrel. That was you trying to make a joke.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gangrels are closer to the beast. They can talk to animals. They have animalistic features. Thus, talking to pigs was the joke.
Yeah, I get it now.
I'm glad you explained that because I definitely didn't understand.
He's kind of like, oh, okay. I will attempt to keep it simple. What else do you want to know?
What does it take to buy your help? You seem to know what's going on. Stupid camera.
What kind of help do you want? And he just kind of sets back. Is
Well,
my
you said
fountain of knowledge not quench your thirst enough?
I mean, you have said you're up for sneaky things. And we do still want to get our friend out of jail. What would it take to have you help us sneak him out?
He kind of looks you guys up and down. You'd have to convince me, and now I'm just not seeing it. I don't see the need. I'm not going.
Sure, Titus disagrees.
Hell, what I could help you guys do leans forward. But here's what we do. We get 3 dead humans. Put them in Colton's car. And everyone rips off your bottom jaw and puts in there. We set the entire car on fire. That way it destroys all the DNA besides dental records. And your jaws are there. So they'd actually just do dental records that way. And they'll all think you're dead.
You want us to rip our jaws off?
Yeah, they'll grow back eventually. Dental records.
No.
I kind of figured the whole taking our deaths at some point would come up, but I don't know that I'm down for that. I don't know that I'm that desperate.
Help us! Help us! We ain't doing that!
Wait, are vampires like lizards? Will our jaws grow back?
Yeah!
Do I believe him?
Roll,
I was
I
joking.
don't feel like I do.
yeah, you does. That's why he suggested it. Wits and empathy.
Two successes.
He seems like he's actually kind of hurt that you turned him down.
Oh.
Like, help us, help us! Oh, we
Sure,
ain't
he
doing
was
that!
lying to us.
But he was serious. He's actually a little hurt that he didn't take his plan.
Well, we didn't
How
know,
else do you
man.
want? How else do you want to fake your own death? Let's
Yeah, if
do
they
you coming
grow back, I mean, that's totally a thing you could do at some point after you take care of the people who are going to notice you're gone and that depend on you for stuff.
Once again,
Wait for them to grow back, exactly.
they grow back.
I think she said how long.
Yeah, but how long?
How well fed are you?
Question. Let's say we you know just ate.
Like, are we talking completely drained someone? Did they walk away? Did you put them in the hospital? Define just ate. How well fed are you?
We'll say we lightly partook of a couple people over a couple days, and it didn't take much effort, and we just kind of, because we could spend a few nights at the bar staring people in the eyes and stuff, well, Ronan can, and we just kind of feed, clean up, lick the wound, and go about our merry business, build up those blood points,
You could probably grow that back in a night if you had a full stomach. I mean, you'd be starved. You can probably grow it back in a night.
Okay, so bring a snack with you.
Like a poodle.
Gonna be the forever running joke.
Poodles are too fluffy for my taste.
No, I'm gonna play that. That was way too mean to say.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say anything, man.
I know what you're thinking. I gamed with you enough to know the insults.
Well, as Colton has put it, we have people that depend on us. I'm sorry?
I'm still looking for the exact roll, but you can roll back. I'm just not sure how fast.
Oh, okay. So go ahead, Ronan.
While I'm sure at some point I would definitely take you up on your offer of tearing off my jawbone, I don't think I'm at that point yet. And I need to take care of the people that depend on me. And part of, again, getting that done is I have to get Titus out. Otherwise, he can easily turn into my family. I get it. I won't be there forever for him, but I can at least make sure they're set up before I have to disappear.
You can at least be there for them now.
They're not going to notice anything different about me within a week.
Kind of shrugs. Okay.
And I have a feeling that to get this done, we at least need your expertise, even if you don't come with us. If you have an idea on how we can get him out.
I mean, if you truly are independent and don't give a shit either way, then
what do you have to lose?
Then you're down for other people and enjoying that same kind of liberty.
He kind of shrugs. Okay. Tell you what. Give me a few days to ask around, get some information, see what the prince knows. Because if the prince is actively hunting you, you're way too dangerous.
Oh yeah, he did say the prince knows about us.
No, he said he doesn't know yet. But there's a good chance he doesn't know anyway. Because otherwise we would have been killed too, along with the what's his name?
So,
it starts with a P that I'm meant to
Preston.
Thank you.
So GM, remind me and Ronan, what were the state of the people in the alley that shot me when we left them?
One ran.
One ran.
One ran.
I think we left laying there.
He's just laying there. Because you didn't drink that much from him.
So I'm gonna go ahead and ask Tony about the specifics. Kind of like off to the side, like I scoot a little closer to him, and I'm drinking and I'm spitting and I'm drinking and I'm spitting, and I kind of ask him, like, if I bit somebody and I didn't kill them, are they gonna turn or what's going on?
No, if you didn't kill them, they're not gonna turn.
Okay. Is there like a cool they're not gonna remember shit thing about this, or?
Point over to Ronan. He could. Us? Maybe. If you break their mind, no one's gonna believe them.
Shit.
Another loose end.
How long has it been since we left that guy in the alley?
A couple hours, easy.
Hadn't we knocked him out though before Colton started feeding on him?
Oh yeah, he was unconscious, I think.
Oh, yeah, so he should only remember
He's
the
been down
fight
and he
from
stopped
us.
fighting.
Oh right, because I was providing another man with ecstasy. That's right.
Great.
Apparently, I'm good at that.
Questions. I don't want answers, but questions.
All right, so maybe while Tony asks around, we go take care of our loose end, Colton. And I have a feeling Sage might be able to help us with that.
Because Sage, you're kind of hungry. Anyway, so Tony.
I mean, I haven't eaten anything, so.
Lay low for a few days. Let me get a feel of what's going on in town for you guys. Meet me at the 24 Dices. It's my territory. He just kind of smiles.
You said the 24 dices?
Yes.
That's not the plural of dice, sir.
So, Ronan, Colton, roll intelligence. And actually, I need a new name. What's a fun? I don't like the 24 dice.
20-sided die.
The Wink and Tickle. Meet me at the Wink and Tickle.
Wink and tickle.
Yep.
Wink and tinkle. That's what it sounded like to
wink and
me.
tickle.
Okay, when I said I was good at providing a man with ecstasy, I didn't mean invite me to that place.
Ronan and Colton and Sage, since you're all from Denver, roll intelligence and streetwise.
Streetwise.
DC 4. Looking good, Ronan?
Are those added together or rolled separately?
Together.
Okay.
Shit. Alright, that's my second roll for that D10.
Okay. You all know this place. It's a strip club.
Oh. Okay.
I'm just concerned why I know it.
Well, do you not know,
wait,
do you
are
not
the
know the strip,
dancers
do you not
females?
know
Are
the
the-
strip clubs in East St. Louis?
What?
Do you not know the strip clubs in St. Louis? Ronan, don't leave me fucking hanging here.
I surely actually don't. I've never been.
Anyway, meet him there in a couple days, couple nights.
I don't even live there, and I know some of them.
Okay, Colton, where are they?
Oh, I was joking. I don't
Damn
know.
So, I actually.
I saw a billboard for them driving from the airport to the place I was going to.
So actually, when I was working for Sprint, I did the cell phone for Miss Kitty of Miss Kitty's strip club. I was her cell phone guy, and she
Did you get a
literally
free, did you
give
get a
me.
free show?
She literally give me free passes in, and then back when it was Hustler Hollywood, I got it. One of the guys there gave me an industry pass. So as long as I had that pass, they wouldn't take it from me. I could actually enter in for free.
Nice.
All from Sprint.
The worst job we ever did.
I'm so happy my
Nice.
wife's not in here.
Does she watch the stream?
No, thank God. Does yours? And that's what Ronan does yours, and that's why you say you don't know him.
No, she
Or-
sure does not.
I'm hurt. I thought she'd enjoy it. Okay, he goes. Meet me at the Wink and Tickle in 2 days. That's my territory. So I demand respect there. So not anyone could just walk in.
Do we mention your name? Tony sent us.
Sure.
We're here for Tony. That kind
Are
of
you
thing.
going to give us some industry passes to get in?
How else am I gonna make money? Tell
You're
them
gonna charge us to meet you there?
Fuck. Tell them you're there to meet Tony.
Hey, don't
Like-
eat.
Colton raises his glass. He takes a sip, and right before he spits it into the other cup, he goes, "The dancers are female, right?"
Yes.
Okay. Then he spits it out.
You've kept the drink thing going way longer than I ever thought.
Commit,
Beautiful.
man. I commit.
Okay. But he
all right.
gets up and begins just walks away. And as long as you're looking at him, you see him. If you turn away for a second and look back, he's gone.
Colton looks over to Ronan and then says, well, it's time to tie up our loose end.
So how are we gonna kill Titus?
What?
Oh, wrong loose end.
Yeah.
He's talking
What
about
about
the guy in
killing
the
me?
alley.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
I'm talking about
bad.
alley guy.
My bad.
And then he turns to Sage and says, "Are you in?"
Fair warning before you
better to do at the
decide.
moment, so
He's gonna talk like this the whole time. I just feel like you should know before we go.
ooh, oh, I know, I've picked up on that.
Okay.
You guys leave?
Yes.
Since we can't do anything with Titus still.
Yeah. To no one in particular, as we leave the bar, Colton says, "The night is dark." And then, like, as we pass the bouncer on the way
God.
out, he looks at the bouncer and says, "Like my soul." And then walks out.
I want to see him walk on a street. The night is dark. Ooh, it's light. Lamppost. It's dark again. Light again. Dark again. Light again. Dark. Like the entire fucking way.
It's a pattern. What do the
God.
numbers mean, Mason?
Unknowingly
The
telling
numbers,
everyone the
Mason.
plot to
What do
Kingdom
they
Hearts.
mean?
So, you guys going back to the alley where you left that guy.
I am conflicted only because he literally just told us to lay low, but
But this is that loose end, you know. We gotta.
yeah, we gotta walk back by the scene of the crime. I just feel like we should maybe do it for, or have a good alibi as to why we're there if we get stopped.
Taking a stroll. Taking a stroll.
Yeah, like maybe we walk by and we just say Colton suggests because Ronan shows some hesitation. Do you voice that at all?
Yeah, I would be saying everything I've said so far.
Okay. Okay. Colton says, Colton appreciates your caution, and he says, we should walk by just as three friends walking down the street like anyone else.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
But if the guy sees us and says something, I mean, he
don't
knows.
know.
Well, if they attack
At least
us,
my
then
face.
It would be self-defense.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, if you think about it, it's he was assaulting a woman.
Wrong button.
What?
Somebody went pee.
No, that's this one. Anyway,
So now you guys know the newest feature of my desk chair.
That's a
Um,
fantastic feature.
Yeah, so that guy was assaulting a woman. Who's he gonna tell? Is he gonna go to the cops like, "Hey, we were gonna beat the shit out of this lady, and those
Okay,
guys
yeah,
stopped
that's
us"?
That's fair. Okay. Yeah, alright. You convinced me. I'm down.
All right, so we walked back to the alley, and Colton kind of changes, a little bit. He goes he goes from very grim, very gruff to, very bright-eyed and, all right, guys, so where are we going to go to next as we walk by this alley? All right.
Well, seeing as you're acting like a very stoned person with the munchies, I said we go find a 24-hour diner.
Oh, it's excellent. We can get some coffee, figure out our next move.
What the fuck?
There are
Pacific.
2 guys in the alley.
Is one of them the guy that we know?
Yeah. So the
Are-
guy that
are they-
ran off came back, was checking on his friend, and actually just now picking him up off the ground. The guy cannot stand by himself, and he's actually looking. And like you actually see, the friend came back and bandaged the other one's neck, so he's seen the neck.
So Colton steps in front of Ronan and Sage and kind of puts his arms out and stops them right there, and he's just like, "So hey guys, what do you think? What should we do?"
The guy's like, "Oh, you again," and takes off running, dropping his friend.
Shit. Colton turns and says, "Swear to me," and runs after him.
Yeah, which way did he run? Is it possible to get in front of him and
opposite
grab
way.
him?
So it's a single alleyway. You guys came down one. He goes, "Oh fuck!" Drops his friend and takes off running.
Hmm.
We need to stop
only
him. Let's go.
knows.
So
He knows.
He only knows so much, but yeah, now they're 2 loose ends.
Yeah, I'm immediately running after this dude.
strength and athletics. See how fast you go.
Strength
This would be
and
good.
athletics. Oh god.
Sage, what are you doing?
Just kind of standing there assessing the situation and trying to figure out why I haven't asked them what the fuck happened in this alley way before now.
Probably would have been the
Sage, get your
smart
ass
thing
over
to
here.
do. So,
Hi.
Colton, what did you say before you
guess-
took off running? There's something in your back.
Yeah. I was just like, all right, guys, and there shit, he's running. Swear to me.
And so you hear swear and both of them take off. Ronan, stamina, athletics.
Where the fuck is stamina?
It's 2 below strength.
Stamina.
Stamina.
Phenomena.
I have 3 in stamina, if that matters.
So
So I
you
rolled
are
strength and
like
athletics.
jogging. Like you are not sprinting because you know you can't fucking sprint that far. But you're a nice little run. Colton, you hauled off and just fucking sprinted, didn't you?
I did.
With those rolls,
I did.
yeah. Sage,
With like my arms like out as if I had a cape,
Naruto
Like-
running.
That's what I was about to say.
But
About the
yeah,
right time
Sage,
period.
that would have been a very good thing to ask what happened in that alley first. But now you're there and you don't have time to ask. So what are you doing?
After the running guy.
You run after him?
And yes.
Strength, athletics. Now, if you guys
Oh, I
want,
have nothing in athletics.
then if you guys want, you can burn a single blood point to add a single dot to strength to the end of the scene. Sage, you trip over yourself.
Of course.
Easy with six, sorry.
So what do you
Sounds like
expect?
you.
I haven't fed at all during this whole thing, so yeah, I'm probably like on the hungry side of shaky and loopy.
Okay, so you're
So
right.
does
You
he
are pretty
trip?
hungry, and you fall right next to a loose end. He dropped his friend. And there's some really fucking noisy birds for nighttime.
Yeah, I was gonna say like there's one bird. It's like another loose end. Tweet tweet. Rah!
I've been asking for bird sounds.
There we go, that's better.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You are pretty hungry. Are you going to give in?
Hmm. Just going off of the conversation I've heard between Ronan and Colton, thinking this dude was rather sketchy. And I'm kind of questioning whether or not I really want to feed on him because he could be that kind of question too.
Really, chlamydia jokes from earlier. I get it. So, I need you to roll self-control. Your DC
Where
is
is
4.
that?
Virtues. You have 3 of them.
Self-control. Where is that one? Oh, there it is. It's under virtues.
Yeah. Your DC is 3. You're good. So if you want to resist, you can. And that was just Sage.
Mm, I think I'm gonna say fuck it and just do it.
So Colton showed a lot of them. He still has kids who are alive.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Sure.
So, Sage, you just rip off the bandages around his neck and sink your teeth in. He arches his back and kind of moves, lets out a small moan. The blood as it hits your tongue. What's your favorite dish? Like, what's your favorite drink or favorite food?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. This is better than sex. I mean, hot chocolate, I'm sorry. It's amazing. Like, the taste is absolutely amazing. It just, the warmth, it just slides down your throat. This is hot chocolate. A perfectly done steak. Just absolutely amazing. How many blood points do you drink? We're at 3.
Yeah.
Do we keep going? We're at 4. Do you stop?
Yeah, we'll stop at 4.
So you stop, and
Mm-hmm.
he's no longer breathing. He's no longer moving.
Oh, did I just sire some dude?
So,
An interesting way of putting that.
that's it. Just Sage, got anything?
uh, I don't know. I get up and just pick him up and start following the other two.
Okay. Like fireman carrier, like in your arms, like you dragging him.
Yeah, I'll fireman carry him.
Okay.
Yep. We'll just go with that.
So, Colton, you're running. Let's see how fast he's running. I'll give him 4.
This fast.
Try that again. 4.
He trips and falls too.
There we go. 2 successes.
Nope, that's just me.
How many successes did you have, Ronan?
I had 1 for my speed, but 3 whenever you had me roll stamina and
Colton was
athletics.
your first success? First set for running? 2 or 3, right?
For running was 1.
For Colton?
I only had 1 d10 for strength and athletics.
for me it was
Colton, sorry.
let's see, you said strength and athletics.
Yeah.
I had 2 successes. One of them was a natural 10, and then I rolled a 3 after that.
But didn't you have a 1 also? How many?
No, that was for something previous too.
Oh, cool.
I think
So you
that
rolled
was
2,
for my
you rolled a 2 and 3,
intelligence,
got it.
whatever.
Yeah,
So
this
you're
started
running
whenever I
about the
rolled
same.
the 1.
So Colton and this guy are running about the same speed. Not too far. He's almost out of the alley. Like I said, you can burn a blood point and raise your strength or any physical stat to the end of the scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to burn. I'm gonna have to burn at least 1, and I'll put that in athletics. You want me to roll an extra?
Yep. So roll. Go ahead and roll strength. So your new strength plus your athletics.
All right, so that would be 3d10. Ouch.
No successes.
Is it also possible to use a blood point to use like a discipline or something? I don't remember how that works.
Depends on discipline.
So what I would like to try doing, if you can answer the question, is to yell at him to stop, either with presence or, 'cause I don't think dominate would work since it's not eye contact.
You can try.
Yeah, maybe you can yell at him and he turns around and you.
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah. So I'm just gonna yell at him. Hey, your buddy's awake. Come back. We need to save him.
Not anymore.
I don't know that.
Manipulation, subterfuge.
Manipulation. And
DC 8.
Two successes.
Ooh.
2. 1 takes away success.
That's what I said. 2
Oh, okay, so
successes.
3.
Oh.
He kind of looks over his shoulder, but he still sees you and Colton. And now Sage with his buddy over her shoulder, all running full tilt at him.
Right, we need to save him. To help us.
But to answer your question, to serve some notes, presence doesn't control people. It does something else.
Okay.
Because you're still learning stuff.
Yeah.
And dominate didn't work.
Right, because of no
Command.
eye contact.
Didn't work.
Oh.
And think about the order that you guys tried giving earlier. You and Tony.
Right. No, I know. I need the eye contact. That's why I was hoping
And
that. A
bark.
command. Yeah.
Single, concise command.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Stop!
Still needs eye contact.
Look at me. Look into my eyes.
Is it me you're looking for?
You want to have some fun?
Absolutely.
So let me find this
I mean,
damn roll.
of course.
Titus is going in and out of the dark.
He's just switching tabs.
I'm sorry, Titus, buddy. None of you give in. Well, besides the plea deal. But it's dimension.
You want to know what the funniest thing about this is? I'm gonna sit here playing solitaire.
Sorry, bud.
I got nothing to do. Sitting here playing solitaire and jamming out the decks.
Yeah. Titus is just sitting in prison like, nobody knows the trouble I've seen playing cards.
But the Spaceballs version.
Yeah. Nobody knows.
If you want, you spend a blood point and roll manipulation and subterfuge. Something fun could happen.
Manipulation and subterfuge. That would be 1. I would roll 1 die. Of course I'm going to do it. God damn it!
Did you roll 1? Yeah! Now the exact opposite of fun has to happen. It has to be something boring.
Okay.
This isn't fun.
So, I was going to have the victim see something that... Oh, so Colton. Have you seen the new Suicide Squad?
I have.
So, everyone around you looks like your mother.
Mommy?
I spent a blood point for that?
Yes.
No, you failed.
Oh, okay, because I failed. Everyone looks like my mother.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, how about this?
This is how I
I'm
met
sorry,
your
let me correct that. Everyone looks like your dead lover.
Oh.
Mangled and all.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay, so...
Oh, he went dark as fuck.
But here's the
no.
fun thing. Those are things that you can do to someone else.
Oh no.
Okay. Oof. So the person running away looks like my dead fiance.
So does Ronan and Sage.
Colton immediately stops.
And excuse me.
Before.
Wasn't fiance. You never give her the ring.
That's right. Colton immediately stops and spins around. Sees Ronan as the same person, and backs up to the wall of the alley.
And once again,
and just
mangled, bloody.
Yeah, just backs up to the wall of the alley and slides down, and just puts his head between his knees, and just no, make it stop, and eventually loses the voice entirely and just starts just whimpering, there in the alley, completely ignoring our loose end.
Sage, Ronan. Also, side note, Colton, you might want to use, that's one of your things you're going to roll for your special abilities. You might want to burn some experience and get some dots in those.
And that was what in particular? That
one
was...
particular was manipulation and subterfuge.
All right. Points.
That's
and
one of your
manipulation and subterfuge. All right. So,
I'll go into experience stuff a little bit later. Make a note of that, though.
Yeah.
If you guys don't have points in things as you're using them, make a note that you might want to put points in it using experience points.
Yeah, so he's just there, head between his knees. He doesn't want to look at anyone or anything anymore, and he's just whimpering there, just against the wall. Just, what am I?
Ronan, Sage.
I see what's going on and yell at Ronan to keep going, and I stop and see if there's anything I can do for Colton.
So you put the dead body down?
Yes.
And you go closer to Colton.
Next to the guy that's freaking out.
Yep.
Yeah, Colton looks at him and it's just
Yeah, I'm
You
still
did
running.
not think that through.
Yeah,
no.
Colton turns away from you, seeing again, you've laid down the body of his dead lover, and but you're also her, and he just just kind of turns away and does like a little like half-hearted attempt to crawl like 3 feet away, but not quite out of the alley, and just no, no, no more, no.
Ronan, you're running, right?
Yeah, and question for that. I can burn 1 blood point for 1 strength. Can I do 2 blood points for 2 strength? Or 3 for 3?
Yes and no. You can only burn 1 blood point a round. Next round, you could do another one. Next round, you could do another one. Up to your max strength of 5.
Gotcha. The problem is I have no athletics, so even one more roll isn't going to help me a whole lot. I'm already behind him.
Has he made it out of the alley yet?
I don't think I have much to really help me stop.
He's right at the mouth of the alley. Ronan, roll. You want to... Nothing. You guys have willpower.
I don't remember what willpower can do.
Willpower. You can burn a willpower and get an automatic and add a success, basically.
Can you both bullet point and willpower in the same turn?
Yes, you can.
I guess that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so I burned 1 blood point. Did you just burn my willpower?
No, I put him up. So basically, you're down now.
So I'm down to
Or you
3.
can do the exact opposite if you want. However you want to do it.
No, this is how I'm counting it.
And burn a blood point?
Yep, I did burn 1 blood point. I'm down to 5 now.
So you have another point in strength, and you automatically have 1 success. Roll strength and athletics.
Only 1 success.
Versus his... He's at the mouth of the alley, and you're not close enough yet. So you continue chasing him.
Is there anything around me that could be used to make a loud noise? I don't think I have anything on me that could do it.
Kick a trash can, maybe?
Is there a trash can available I could kick?
Sure, why not?
I'm
Let's
gonna
roll
go kick it
1,
and
then it
see.
becomes a dumpster. That's going to be hilarious. Yeah, you kick it.
Yeah. I'm gonna see what I can do to
You
make some
roll
sort
one,
of
it
noise
becomes
and
the
maybe get
biggest
him to turn
dumpster
back.
possible.
How far is he from me at this point, actually, before I
He's
do
a
that?
decent chunk, because he's 3 successes away from you, at least.
Okay, never mind. That's probably not gonna work then. I'm probably not close enough to really look at him in the eyes anyway. I mean, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. I don't know.
He's
We
got to
kick a
do the
trash can.
thing.
You kick the trash can. He keeps
Does he
running.
react? Okay,
Yeah, you
whatever.
see
I was
him
hoping
kind
to
of
maybe-
flinch a little bit and go a little, and just kind of keep running.
Yeah, I was hoping to find something that maybe mimicked, like, I don't know, maybe not a gunshot, but something that would make him turn. I don't know
Sage pulls out a gun, shoots him.
what.
Sage, you have a gun.
I lost it at the. Oh,
Oh,
I
you're right, you
do.
did
Did
lose
I
it.
get it
Okay.
back? Yeah.
You've been
I thought I
home. Did
lost
you grab a
it.
different gun?
Can I say yes?
Sure.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll tell Ronan to drop and take a shot.
That's such a bad idea. I'm gonna drop.
Ronan,
And then I'm gonna
drop!
turn
What?
the other fucking way.
Okay, I am going to need a... Bring up your character sheet.
Oh, Jesus.
Dexterity and firearms.
We're really good at this lay and low thing.
Ugh. So a pistol, right?
Yes. I don't know where I would hide anything bigger.
There's a
Roll
comment to be made
5d10
for that.
for me.
What?
Roll 5d10. You shoot him in the back. He drops. Keep in mind, it's not a silenced weapon. In the middle of Denver.
Huh?
It's not a silenced weapon.
That is true.
Middle of Denver. Ronan, drop! Oh, do I have a gun? Hold up.
Beautiful. I'm going to immediately run back to the other two and try to get them on their feet and get the fuck out of here before anybody shows up.
I don't know.
You shot her. You shot her.
I feel like we should make it look like a robbery.
We can just make it look like one gangbanger shot the other, but like we need to get the fuck out of here.
That is true.
They can
I
infer
take
that.
out whatever cash I have in my wallet and shove it in his hand.
Oh,
And then I run.
Is there like a sewer nearby?
You guys get away, you're fine.
Okay, great.
Yay!
So here's a quick question. Sage,
Uh-huh.
you have one chance to retcon one thing. What did you forget to do?
Oh, pick up the other body?
Okay. Nope.
Or, oh, no, shell casing.
That would have been a good one because fingerprints.
Yeah.
fingerprints.
Oof.
Okay, so for a single experience point, what else did she forget to do that Tony said to do? Titus, even you.
What up?
Tony said to do something besides lay low that she did not do.
Oh. I actually don't remember.
Yeah.
Sage, you're in an experience point as well. When you feed, what do you do after?
Oh yeah, you gotta lick the
Oh,
wound.
I forgot to lick
Colton got the point.
the...
Colton got the experience point.
That's
Remember,
right.
he didn't lick the wound.
Das is right.
Now there's two.
But I was carrying him with me,
Uh-huh.
so...
I give you the chance to remember.
So what he's saying is you can retcon that and say
Nope,
that
too
you
late.
did.
She didn't remember.
Yeah,
So Sage didn't
that's
remember.
okay.
Oh. Can I remember for her?
Too late now.
You're in the middle of a freak out.
Tell you, yeah.
Yeah.
You are. Oh, that's a good
I completely
point.
freak
That's a
out.
good point. He is freaking out.
Uh-oh.
So,
Ronan!
That's what's happening. We might as well keep it consistent.
God damn it.
We're already fucked. Let's just get fucked a little harder.
Well, then.
With chlamydia.
Yeah, right.
No, that's just him.
you guys are awful vampires.
No. I have been smart.
Uh-huh. That's the guy who drank the blood of
So
the hooker.
anyway, so
Well, you're
let's
saying
recap
that they
this.
dragged me out of the alley?
Sage yells, Ronan drop, and shoots the guy.
Oh, perfect timing.
And no, I have the button.
I know.
And the peasants rejoice.
Yay.
Anyway, Sage, you drop the body and ran, is what you said, right? No, you put money in his hand and run.
Yes.
Colton's still laying there. And the
No,
fetal
I
position.
said I wanted to go back and grab them
Ronan.
and,
Okay,
and
so
take them.
you are going to run back and grab him. So what do you try?
Yeah.
Colton.
Immediately after she shoots, I ran right back to them, and we're getting the fuck out of here.
Colton, burn a willpower.
Me burn a willpower?
Yep.
Okay. I have none now.
And
Dun, dun, dun.
once I reach,
He
Or,
snaps
or
out
should
of
I
it.
have gained? Should I have gained one back?
No, not yet.
Previous.
Every morning.
Okay.
Have you burnt one since?
I don't remember when I burned that first one.
So we'll go with no for now. But you burnt it.
Okay.
You no longer see your dead girlfriend, your dead baby mama. But
Yeah.
you are beyond emotionally drained.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ronan,
Yeet.
Yeah.
Her?
see, senor.
what are you doing?
See?
Oh. went back for him.
So, yeah, I'm gonna grab his head, tell him wake up, and see if maybe that does anything while I'm looking at him eye to eye, kind of like what I did with Tony earlier, and see if maybe he snaps out of it.
Wake up.
Yep.
Wake me up. Wake me
He is
up
awake.
inside.
I was hoping that it would work in a metaphorical sense. So I don't think "come back to me, you're a nut job" is concise enough.
Right now, I'm going to say no, because he is. You got the right idea. He is awake. He also burnt a willpower to break out of it anyway.
Okay, that's
You
fine.
can try.
I'm just
Let's go.
if he's
Run. You try run.
Doors
Follow.
open. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, no. Then yeah, I'll say run. Sorry, I had it in my head differently.
Yeah,
All right. So Colton's just very distraught.
I need you to
you
roll
know.
manipulation and intimidation. Ronan,
Is there anything I can burn before I roll?
willpower.
Because that's considered another round.
Blood only goes to physical stats.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, you can burn a willpower if you want.
I burned one then, so that gives me one automatic
Oh.
success.
What are
Or
your
can I
total
not
rolls
burn
for
it?
that?
I have 4 dice.
And how much do you have willpower wise?
I have 3 willpower still.
You're good. Go ahead. He's good. He gets up and what's the command? Follow, run,
Follow.
follow. Do so. It's against his current willpower.
Run.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right.
Yeah. So Colton is very distraught, and he brings himself out of it right as you like bring his head, and you just like follow. And I was like, I will follow you into the night.
Should have told you to shut up too.
You can, I can only really one command at a time though.
No, that's fine. I make joke.
I make joke.
But you notice like even as he's like all gravelly and stuff, he like wipes a single tear away. I'll follow you into the night. Let's go.
All right, buddy. We need somewhere safe. I turn to Sage. Do you have anywhere we can go? Do you know where we're at?
Here's a fun question. Colton walked. Ronan, did you walk or drive? Sage, did you walk and drive?
I originally walked because I was with Colton.
Yeah, because he spotted me.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Sage, did you walk or drive?
We'll say drive.
Okay. So I'm sorry for interrupting. He was asking if you had somewhere safe to go.
Yeah, so I guess now if she drove, did we walk or drive over here?
It wasn't that far, so
I assumed we had walked originally.
Yeah.
So, Sage, do you have a way for us to somewhere we can go? Way we can get out of here?
Yeah, we just got to get back to the bar.
We should probably try not to be seen on our way back, or at least be as inconspicuous as possible.
Probably.
Am I
So
still...
So you guys get back.
Is Sage now covered in blood from feeding?
Blood on her chin, probably.
You've got a little something.
Oh, there, sing on.
No, just a little.
Oh,
No.
there.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, hop in the car. Don't tear the seats.
So, if you want to try being more stealthy, I need wits and stealth checks.
Wits and stealth.
Stealthy on our way back to the bar,
Yes,
or
right, way back to the bar.
well, I don't know so much stealthy, just not noticeable.
Stealth
I guess
and
so.
what?
Yeah, just kind of acting like normal folks.
Okay,
Yeah.
acting like
Yeah.
normal folks.
Yeah, we're not trying to avoid being seen
Yeah,
because
just-
that's rather conspicuous on a busy street. So
Right,
you know,
just-
out of the alley, we're just like, you know,
I don't want to
Colton
be
once
like having to hold Colton the whole way over. He should just be walking by himself.
He's following, yes.
Okay.
Okay. You guys get in the car and drive away.
Yep.
we drive into the night.
Pretty much, actually. It's gonna go right on out of town.
Hold on, out of
Oh,
town.
hold on.
I've got
Out of town.
We should not go back to your place because they've already talked to you.
Oh no! I have an apartment like mid downtown. This is different.
So where are you
Yeah,
going?
Completely
Colton-
different.
Colton objects to this. He
Yeah, I
says
don't-
that he needs to get home.
And I don't really know that that's a good idea. We should just. You're stuck in the car. I'm driving, and we're just going. Yep.
We can't just leave Titus. We can't just leave. It's going to look really suspicious if we all just disappear from town.
We're
Not forever.
Leaving permanently. We're just leaving for a few hours, maybe a day or two. Just temporary.
Yeah, Colton, kind of, he immediately, and I assume I called shotgun, you know, and so you actually see him like, you know, revert kind of away from his, you know, Dark Knight voice, and he goes and he feels his hand, and he's very distraught after feeling up his hand, and he's like, no,
You feel
really,
up that hand.
we need to go back into town. I have people waiting on me. We have to go back into town, or just let me out and I'll make it there myself.
Yeah, you're welcome to take yourself out of town, but I also have people relying on me, and I haven't been talked to yet.
All right, I'll drive you guys there where you live.
Colton doesn't give his exact address, just kind of gets you to the neighborhood and says,
That works.
you know,
That's perfectly fine.
yeah, just you know, hey, no offense, but you know, I'll just get out here and walk. I'm trying to keep that
Okay.
part completely separate.
Don't eat anybody.
Before Colton leaves,
Hey, you guys
just
are right on your
remind
stage.
him.
Don't eat anybody.
Yeah.
Just remind him of, hey, don't forget we need to meet Tony in a couple of days. So if we don't run into each other before then, we should plan to meet him. Meet him.
Yeah,
then.
at the Wink and Tickle. I got you, buddy.
Yep.
I will meet you there. And you know, again, he's like feeling up his hand, and he's just, ugh. I guess I should take this off. Like, ugh. And so he kind of very awkwardly shuffles off into the night, you know, just very unconfident, very oh no, I have people. And goes home, you know, kind of looking over his shoulder, making sure the vehicle disappears out of the distance or turns a corner or something before actually walking to his place.
Mm-hmm.
And then climbing the fire escape ladder and going back into his office room.
Okay.
You can just drop me off straight at my door.
So she drives down the hallway
Okay.
somehow.
Yeah. If the police start asking you about you again, you need a place to hide out. Let me know. I already got Randy up there, so what's one more?
You could stay.
Yeah, that's probably why I'll stay away.
Let me just go up first. Give me like 5 minutes and make sure there's nobody else up there.
I think she
Start
would
heading
stay
up the
away from
stairs.
Randy.
Yeah, he's a little smelly at the moment.
At the moment?
Hasn't had a chance to shower yet.
At every moment.
But just give me 5 minutes. Make sure that I don't have anybody up there right now, and then you can head up.
Actually, I think I'll just go my own way.
Just be safe then.
No promises.
They are potentially looking for you since it was you that shot the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nosy apartment. Let's try that again.
It was a very noisy apartment.
Stay with that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So running you go. Sage, where are you going?
She's just vibing, driving along and vibing.
Yes. I mean, I have a destination in mind. I've been meaning to go there for a while. I just
Where?
haven't been able to get
Sorry,
out
where?
there lately.
Where are you going? Sorry. I was playing with sound effects. Where are you going?
Ranch.
Ranch.
The ranch.
Out where? Okay.
Yeah.
How far out of Denver is that?
Yeah. 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay. So you should be able to get there before daybreak. That's what I was getting at. See as you drove by.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Titus, I'm so
Yay.
sorry. No one flipped on each other. And no matter how hard I tried, they would not flip on you, Titus.
Yeah. Did you want us to flip on you?
Titus, quiet. You don't know. You don't know if he took the deal or not.
That's true. We don't.
And yeah, but he knows that you guys didn't flip on him, so I hope he feels bad.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Again, stage can be
Titus.
salty.
We're doing handing out experience to start with. Awesome job, buddy. We didn't have much for you to do. Experience point just for hanging out. Thank you, Titus.
I've literally just been sitting here playing solitaire, listening to Dax, so I'm just kind of chilling.
You're
bro.
listening to us, like some of the stuff about vampires, so you don't have to explain it again. Good talk.
I was listening, but I was also just kind of vibing out.
So, I'm going to give everyone, or let's go ahead and Ronan, start you. What did you learn?
I learned the vampire type I am, which would be a Ventru.
Anything else you learned?
I learned how to use at least my dominate ability.
Take a point for learning.
I'm smart.
Titus,
Hey, Murdical. Yo.
I'm going to give you 2 points, just that way you're not that far behind. I'm sorry you get to play much, but like, you're separate right now, and just
Dude, there's nothing for me to do.
one of these days before next session, I'll get with you and we'll roleplay you in jail with the soap and everything.
With the soap.
Drop the soap.
Colton, what did you learn?
Don't worry, Titus. You'll heal fast. I learned that my sire must have been Malkavian, and that I can share my madness. Though I don't understand what madness, but and that there's a whole like there's a whole like war going on with like the traditionalists and the
Okay.
independents
Take a
and
point.
all that stuff.
Take a point. Sage, what'd you learn?
We don't actually know what race I am
Clan, but yeah, correct.
yet. Clan.
We haven't experienced enough stuff yet. You haven't done anything that would trigger your abilities yet.
So you need to do more.
You're on the right path, though. For that. What else did you learn? What do you do after feeding?
You always make sure to lick the wound.
You learned something. Way to go. Take a point.
Woo!
Ronan, do you think you roleplayed enough this session?
Yes.
Why? Should I give you a point for roleplaying?
Let me think here. I feel like I hit it off pretty well and kind of displayed a little bit of the not only craftiness of Ronan to hide, or at least attempt to hide, most of what actually happened and try to keep his criminal life a little bit more mysterious so far from the others. But I think I caught Tony a little off guard too with trying to dominate him. Show a little ambition.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Colton,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Colton, yeah, you get the points. You get a point.
Oh, sweet.
You're pretty solid in your roleplay all the way through. Sage, what do you got for me for roleplaying? Think you roleplayed your character well?
I think I did more than I typically do.
I'll give you that, actually. Take it. You're getting better. I'll give you
Yes!
Yeah, you really stuck to the ranch thing, and none of us know about the ranch, but I'm already kind of curious. You know, it makes
I kind of like that. We're leaving town. What? No. I'm like, fuck you. I'm driving. We're halfway there, motherfuckers. Ronan, give an experience point. And why?
I have to give it to Colton for saying the line. I did ask that he say it in the game, and he did manage to say it.
Titus, give an experience point and why?
I'm gonna give it to Ronan just for the fact that he was always asking the right questions to the creepy motherfucker.
Not necessarily.
So he was
Not
asking
a
good
single
questions.
one of you asked if it's reversible.
He asked good questions. I'll give him that.
Why would any of us want to know that? I mean, this is awesome. I got shot and survived. I don't want to get shot and not survive.
Your kid.
Plus, he's Batman.
Your family. Not a single one of
People.
you asked if you can revert and go back to your normal lives.
Well, I think maybe after
Kitty.
seeing Dead Baby Mama, that's probably a thing that Colton now might want, but
Here, Sage,
Yeah,
bring your
'cause
kitty back.
didn't really see the
Bring your kitty back,
downside.
Sage. Kitty. You see the kitty? Yeah. Okay. Now go away, kitty. Bother. See you, Bubby. Colton, give a point.
I will give a point to Titus for sticking it out.
Sage, give a point.
Appreciate it.
I feel like all of you did a lot. As I don't know, as far as character development, I guess.
Didn't do shit. What you mean?
No, see, we put her in a weird position because Ronan gave me a point, Titus gave Ronan a point, and I gave Titus a point. So this leaves her like, can I give myself a point?
Yes.
Give yourself a point.
Give
We'll
yourself a
allow
point.
it.
Do it.
Do it.
What?
Just do it.
What?
You
Give yourself a point.
Yeah, give yourself a point for being awesome.
And for you are improving. You definitely spoke up a lot more
and
than normal.
Kitty, look,
Kitty.
Kitty.
Big kitty.
This isn't that type of web show.
Yeah,
Put the kitty away.
Sage gets the
Kitty
point for
butthole.
showing us her kitty. Wait,
Oh.
Wow. You're lucky you're on the other side of a computer screen.
Okay, so if you want to take a point, you give a point to yourself if you want, Sage.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So, did I actually? Give me 1 second. So, if you guys want to make a note of this, you guys can. This is how you spend experience points.
Interesting choice. But sure.
To get a new ability costs 3 points. That means you have no points in the ability at all.
So it's both the people that you don't like.
To get a new discipline takes 10 points, and someone must teach you in game how to do it. So do not spend points on a discipline unless you get with me first. To raise an attribute is 4 times current ranking. The current times 4. So as an attribute, say Colton, who currently has 2 in strength, wants to raise it to 3. That is 8 points to raise, because his current is 2 times 4. I'm also typing this up for the handout. Ability is current times 2. If you want to raise one of your clan disciplines, current times 5. And you understand what I mean by the disciplines that you guys currently have are your clan disciplines. Other disciplines. So if you guys actually learn a discipline, so you spend the 10 points to learn a different discipline, and then you want to level it up, it's current times 7. If you want to raise a virtue, this virtues affect your... Actually, it shouldn't affect anything. And we're going to skip virtues. If you want to raise your willpower, it's just whatever the current rating is. So, example, currently Colton has 2 willpower. Spend 2 willpower, he gets a 3rd permanent willpower. These are the dots, not the X's.
right? And
That is
assuming
it.
that once we're getting where we're getting, Colton goes back to his apartment, Ronan goes back to his place. We're going to sleep, and that is what going to give us back our willpower.
Yeah, when you sleep, so here's the thing. When you wake up, you burn a blood point to wake up, but you gain a willpower. Now, do you guys remember what your natures are?
Natures.
Caregiver for Colton. You did not really supply any care.
Oh yeah.
Ronan, did you
Yeah.
manipulate anybody? Conniver.
I
don't
attempted
think you
to,
really
but
did.
I was not successful.
Yeah. And then Sage, what is your... Around here somewhere. Colton, where Sage is at? There it is. Sage, you don't have a nature demeanor. We gotta work on that. I'll explain that before next game.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So once again, sorry, Titus. Like one of the main things in this game is to separate you guys and make you guys turn on each other, and you guys haven't yet. So kudos. It also means you gotta kind of be separated. Titus, I will get with you before next session. We'll do a little bit of role playing just while you're off by yourself.
Okay.
Any questions, guys? You guys good?
Yep, we're all
You guys
good.
still having fun?
It was a good game.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Good night.
Bye bye.